Hey, what's up? It's YISSA right here, and today we are going to check out the behind the scene on how I built the track by AmuthaMC, Since the Sandbox. But before that, let's roll the intro. Welcome back, everyone. This is our first official video today, and yes, every Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Australian time is when I am going to drop a new video, and that new video, it can be anything. Like I mentioned on my Instagram and my posts on YouTube. But today, make sure the most important thing is you go and hit that like button and also subscribe to me. When you subscribe to me, you won't miss out any of my video, and that way you can get up to date with everything that I do and get to learn. Probably I can teach you something, or probably you can teach me something. But let's just jump straight there. Remember, the song is by AmuthaMC, Since the Sandbox. So if you want to listen to the song, make sure you go to the link below. The Spotify link is there, and also the YouTube or the music video link is there too, so you can go check it out. But let's get right into it.
Man, we really came up from the bottom as a team. From the days inside the sandbox, we kept the same team. Man, I love my brothers to the death, what you mean? And I keep on rolling to them days I'm 6 feet. Cause wherever you go, my brother, I go.
So this is the track right here. I'll play the track to you. Sorry, the audio is not that good. I'm still figuring out how to connect the screen recording of my laptop to the camera, and like to get a better audio. I can use my audio here, right here. I can talk straight to the camera so you guys can listen to me. But it's just that. But in other way, you get the idea of what I'm doing, and hopefully you get to know how I make this track from beginning to the end.
Yeah. Man, we really came up from the bottom as a team. From the days inside the sandbox, we kept the same team. Man, I love my brothers to the death, what you mean? And I keep on rolling to them days I'm 6 feet. Cause wherever you go, my brother, I go. Wherever you go. Cause wherever you show, my brother, I show.
Yeah, so with this track, the first thing I got was this guitar loop. Yeah, so this guitar. And if you listen to the guitar, there's a little bit of like a vinyl feel into it. So I use this vinyl thing over here to give it like that old school feel that it's in a vinyl. You know, that dirty sound? You know what I mean? Have this. But then it builds up from there. Yeah, so it has that. But first of all, what I got first, I'll just put this in a different track. Put this in a different track. Yeah, so the intro is a bit like this, but in saying that, when it goes to the actual verse, to the hook by itself, the sound of the guitar changes. So that's what I was using here. So all of these things right here. So I cut frequency, the high frequency, I cut the low frequency of the guitar, and I widen it up a little bit. I use this like as more like give it a little bit of crunch, and just make it sound more like a guitar, pretty much. So I also use this as a filter as well. So I use this equalizer as a filter. So I filter it in and out. And yeah, that's the vinyl sound right here. And also this tape stop is what makes this sound. Yeah, then drop. So yeah. So that's where that's the guitar. So it makes it drop. So when the beat comes in, it has that like that thump effect into it. Like, you know, it comes in like strong. Okay, let's see how we can play the track without the actual vocals in it. Yeah, and from there I had, so after building all of that thing over there, I had this on the intro as well. I have this vocal. Yeah, simple. Pretty much that's it. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything for the intro. It was really simple. So me and Amu just wanted to like get straight into the track, you know, to the hook. We don't want a long intro, so that's why we keep it simple. So when the hook comes in and the kick, when everything drops, it's like strong. You know what I'm saying? So it's strong straight away. Yeah. So this is what it sounds like, and I have the kick as well. This is the kick that I have. It's pretty strong. So the kick. Yeah, this is the kick right here. It's on channel 3. This is channel 3. The kick I just pretty much cut off. Like every kick that I have, I cut off the low frequency. I love the low frequency. It's just because like the 808, I want the 808 to go lower. So in that way, like when the kick and the 808 hits together, it doesn't sound like it's clashing in a way. So in that case, that's why I cut this frequency here up to about 24, 25 hertz. That's the only reason why, and I just make these frequency louder, cut a little bit of this frequency. It's just because when I listen to the kick, it sounds like it's a bit like this frequency here was a bit too loud from what I like, and everything else I just left it as it is. So yeah, so kick. Yeah. And from there, I have the hi-hats. Yeah, so this is the hi-hat right here. I'll just play it. It has this sound in there too. Yeah, so this is the pattern. Like I just make it real simple. So when you play the kick, snare, kick in the yeah. So I hit the rim. So rim, that sound. And I also have this 808. Yeah, got the 808 there as well. So with the 808, pretty much with the 808, I did the same thing. With the 808, just EQ, just take off this 100 104 hertz. It's just because for me personally, I felt like that this is where um, the kick comes out more, stand out more. So I cut down the low frequency there. Same idea, so it doesn't clash with each other. And also I cut down a little bit of this frequency because I just felt like when the 808 comes in, it sounds like it's too rumble. You know that rumble sound? That's too much for the sub. Even like if you play it at a club, that rumble sound might be just too loud for your ears to listen to. So I cut it down because I like the sound of the 808, but just like little tweak here and there, and it'll just make it just sound right to me. Yeah, and I have the kick. Snare. And also the hi-hats. Yeah. I also have this thing over here. So this instrument here is pretty much what it does. It's just to help the 808 make it stand out more. Like the so it's you know when you play it on the phone, you play it on on anything that has like small speakers, you can still the bass line or the melody for the 808. Sorry, I don't have the right term for it. Any of these kind of stuff. It's just because I'm used to say it in a different way. And yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is what I did to it. I cut it down. So without the equalizer, with the EQ, and I just put Maximus there. I use the limiter in the compressor side of the Maximus on Fruit Loops 20. So if you didn't know, I'm using Fruit Loops 20. So yeah, I use Maximus for this beat. I just like how the compressor and the limiter on this particular plugin. This is a stock plugin that comes with the Fruity Loops. And also I just widen it up because you know the 808 is mono, it's just right in the middle. So I just widen the because it's not supposed to be like a bass. It's just more supposed to be like mid to high mid frequency, just to just to make sure that everyone can listen to the 808 whether they played anywhere else. Because if I just heard that 808 by itself, and when I play it on the phone, and if I play it on a smaller speaker, the frequency of smaller speaker doesn't go as low as the 808 that I have here. That's why I have this sound here, just to have that. It feels like the 808 is still there, and that's why I just winding it up just to fit the track. I just like it how it is. And I have this one as well. Yeah, but before that, let's listen to the 808 in that sound over there. This sound in the 808 all together. Yeah, and the last thing, I think the last thing that I've done so far is this. Yeah, it's just to bring out like my whole idea for this is just to glue everything together because it's just the guitar over here. It's just the guitar. 808 drums, hi hat, that rim or the snare, and also that Is it like a growl bass? I can't. I don't know what it is. It just sounds good. Yeah. So all together, I'll play them one by one. So this is like this is the last thing that you put on the track just to glue everything together. Bring in the guitar. You know what I mean? And you bring in that growl bass. And you have that 808 just to give it a little bit of like, you feel that vibration. Woo. Let's go. The kick. Not the last thing, but like one of the things that we put in here was just the rim. I went through a lot of different snare sounds, but then we end up with this snare. I mean that rim sound. Simple. We put in the hi-hats. And then the last thing was just that vocal sound. Yeah. And from there, we just so that's the hook right there. But with throughout the whole verse and everything that we do, we just take off stuff, cut stuff, re-edit the kick to hit twice here and there. So we also edit just the rim or the snare. So pretty much that's the beat by itself. It's really, really simple. What makes the beat good is the artist that is in it. And shout out to AmuthaMC. Man, when he was in the studio, if you didn't know, this track, Amu wrote it on the same night while I was figuring out the beat. So I just lead the guitar and I just put on things here and there while he writes the song. Once he finishes the song, then yeah, record it on the same night, finish it on the same night. So it was pretty much a one-day song. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. But if you didn't know, so I usually don't record on the same track that I have the beat building. It's just for me, it's just, it just saves my CPU first and foremost. And it's also like, it makes me just focus on just the vocals by itself, not so much on the beat. Because if I have it like this, like how it is structured right now and how it is, you see, I will record the song and then I thought, oh, the bass is too loud. I'm going to turn it down. And in my head, like, oh yeah, because it gives me options to do that, I'll always go back to it. But I rather just focus on the vocals by itself when I record and have just one track. That one track is it's the beat itself. But because, like I said, like on the day that we record this, I made the beat and then Amu record the song. We did the whole thing in one day, the whole production in one day. That's why, like, sweet. I make the beat and then Amu said, "Oh yeah, can I drop this chorus?" Yeah, sweet. And he was recording, so I didn't have a chance to finish the beat, export it out because as he's recording stuff, I'm still figuring out how to build the beat and how to make the beat. So yeah, I think I think that's gonna be my video for today. Next time, what I'll do, I'll go through the process of how I record the vocals for AmuthaMC. So make sure you remember, subscribe to my channel, like my channel, leave a comment below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Like I said, this is my first video, and I'm still learning how to be on camera at the same time. Teaching. I'm not used to teaching people about what I do. I can talk to someone here, but it's just like talking to the camera is pretty new to me. So I'm trying to get used to it at the same time. So yeah, that is how I made the beat. Make sure you tune in next week as I will go through on how me and Amu record the vocals, chorus, verses, bridge, all the way to the end. Stay tuned, and thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure go listen to the song on the description below on Spotify, and also I'll link the YouTube there. Also go and follow me on Instagram if you can. And last but not the least, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you guys next week. Let's go.